had lions. They sat in the entrance. Anyone came without a permission, lions had dinner. So now Moshe Rabbeinu comes with Aaron HaKohen, lions are there. But Moshe Rabbeinu had the Shekhinah on him. Suddenly all the lions, not just the lions that were at the gate, all the other lions came to Moshe Rabbeinu. All of them started following Moshe Rabbeinu like little puppies next to and coming to Paro. Paro saw, he was shocked. What are these lions doing here? He's scared of the lions. Paro is scared of the lions. What are these lions doing here? They're all friends with Moshe Rabbeinu. But then the Midrash says something fantastic. Yalkut Reuveni says that one of the other reasons why everyone else was okay, but Paro was petrified of Moshe Rabbeinu. Petrified. Why? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I'm going to make him like a servant to you. He's going to be scared of you. Why is Paro the most powerful king in the world at that time? Why is he scared of Moshe Rabbeinu? Moshe is not coming with an army. He's not a ninja, samurai. What does he do? What is he scared of? It says every time Moshe Rabbeinu would come, suddenly, Midrash Reuveni says this, suddenly Paro would see Gehinnom. HaKadosh Baruch Hu would show Gehinnom. And what's happening in Gehinnom and what's going to happen to Paro. What's going to happen to Paro in Gehinnom? He starts seeing, and he's petrified. Everyone doesn't see it. He's the only one that sees it. That's what Midrash Reuveni says. I'm just wondering, is it the 12-month Gehinnom or is it the eternal Gehinnom? I'm not sure. But the point is, Rabotai, is that it's very, very important for us to know that there is a consequence for our actions. Just like there's a consequence for our actions if we don't perform well at work, that's like there's a consequence for us if we don't do good service for our clients. There's a consequence if we're not good spouses, you're not a good husband, you're not a good wife, you're not a good child, you're not a good parent. There's a consequence in everything in life. We also need to know there's a consequence of not listening to Hashem. But by not listening to Hashem, I don't mean, violate Shabbat. No, I mean simply not aspiring to be a ish tzaddik tamim. Not aspiring to be righteous, to be a tzaddik or a tzaddikah, and tamim, and complete with Hashem. Because if you're not aspiring to be complete with Hashem, you're not aspiring to be completely righteous with Hashem, you're aspiring to do something else. And that something else is not a good destination. You have to aspire to be the best of the best. You may not get there today, or tomorrow, or even this year, or next year, but you have to aspire to be the best of the best. Because that's the only way you can assure yourself that every day you're going to try better, you're going to try more, you're going to do tshuva every day, you're going to work on yourself. Because you're constantly trying to be better. But if you're okay with your neshama parked on neutral, you're just like, you're going to go with the flow, whatever's going to happen, then guess what? Eventually you get to a hill and then you start reversing. No, I'm okay where I'm at. Well, Kadosh Baruch Hu says, no, you're not going to be okay soon. There's no such thing as a Jew getting better by not trying. You have to aspire to be ish tzaddik tamim, man or woman.
I've heard enough. New arrival screams, echoing through the hallway to know that this ain't good. Once they pass them through the infierno, they don't come back. It's enough to make you go crazy.
Do not think we fear you, spirit. We know your power is born of evil. This is your last night in the land of the living. You understand me, malevolent demon?
There was a rich family that lived here called the Hetheringtons, and unfortunately, their daughter passed away of a heart attack inside the house. Basically, they were so devastated that they reached out to people claiming to be psychic mediums. They actually weren't psychic mediums. They opened up a total of 11 portals inside this house and invited spirits and entities from all different kinds of dimensions.
Well, I think there are certain pieces of evidence that there is an afterlife.
Resurrection of the dead is affirmed pretty clearly in the Talmud and the Midrash.
To be honest with you, to give this lecture is a nightmare. If it was up to me, I wouldn't do it. There's going to be some graphic details.
This place is a maze.
The person after death went to a place called Sheol.
This is by far the largest near-death experience study that has ever been conducted.
People go to a place and they experience weird things. And sometimes they actually will see a character of some type. Well, where did that come from?
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there.
They may describe feeling profoundly peaceful, seeing a bright, warm, welcoming light. Some people describe watching doctors and nurses working on them with incredible accuracy.
Next thing I knew, I was above my body watching the operation.
How long did you feel like you were gone?
I went to a place of timelessness. And so what that means, it could have been a second, could have been 5 minutes. I don't know.
Can you imagine waking up from your sleep and not being able to move?
As I'm lying there, I realized that there's an evil presence next to me.
Do you believe that angels, demons exist?
Holy shit, dude, get out of here! Oh my god, dude!
Strange things keep happening, bizarre nightmares, as if I'm on fire.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Man, I've got bad chest pain.
Satan's Hollow is what it's called, the portal to hell.
Some people calling it an eye of fire, while others said it looked like the portal to hell opening up.
I know, I was outside of my body, looking at my body.
What I'm going to do is called claromancy, the art of throwing lots or throwing bones.
2,000 years of experience, passed down, recorded, of how demons work.
God has them all on a leash, and he lets the leash go enough to let them tempt us, because that's what makes us spiritually stronger.
I'm trying to be as graphic as possible so you understand what we're talking about.
It's your ticket to reality. It's your ticket to freedom. It's your ticket to immortality.
Is there an afterlife? Is there a
It's
God?
the type of information that can keep you away from the Yetzirah.
What happens to us after we die?